I have always been hearing about this phrase that ladies keep saying, men are scarce. And I ask ladies, when has men become commodities that they should be scarce? Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Princess Chinyere Njuribako and I welcome you to Princess Chi Vlog. To all my returning subscribers, you are one in a million. Thank you so much for always coming around to check on your girl. And today, yes, we have a topic I want to talk about. Like, have you ever heard of ladies mostly saying, oh, men are scarce? My dear, men are, the last time I checked, men are not commodities, and so they cannot be scarce. Just that you will say that good men, responsible men are hard to come by. So based on that, we are going to be talking about, I am going to be talking about being single at 40. What are the factors? What are the reasons? What are the things behind men, of the men of this century and this age, not getting married? That you see most of them are still single even at 40. Yeah, in the olden days when I was growing up, in the late 60s, early 70s, let me say 60s stroke 70s, I will only talk about the ones that I know. You know, our men, especially those from where I come from the eastern part of Nigeria, they normally marry very late. Not because they don't want to get married or they did not see the right girl to get married to. They don't want, you know, they believe that they don't want to bring in another person's child into their home and she will start suffering. So they will prefer to make enough money, you know, put everything that they need to put in place before bringing in a wife into the house. And that is why in those days you find out that men from my part of the state that I come from, or from part of the region that I come from, always, you know, marry very late. But recently in this age and time, things have really changed drastically. You can now see men getting married earlier. Some get married at 25, some get married at 30, but we still see some of them that are still single at 40. What do you think is the factor behind them, you know, still being single at 40, when they should be with wives and their children, when they should be addressed as fathers and husbands to, you know, some people or to someone? I don't know, but whatever it is the factor. If you know of any, please write it on my comment box below. But I am going to say the few that I think is the reason why most men of this century have refused to get married. Number one factor about that is one, money. Now, you know, you need to have money to get married. Yes, because for you to be legitimately and legally married to a woman, there are things that you need to perform as a man. You need to go to the woman's place. You need to pay the bride price. You need to do all the traditional norms, that every traditional norms and all the traditional requirements that will be required from you as a man before you can now take her as your wife. And all these revolve around money, and that is why the Holy Book says, money answereth all things. That is factor number one. But how can you have money if you do not have a job? Making it factor number two, job. You need to have a job. You need to have something doing before you can now have money to, you know, carry out your intentions. If you don't have a job doing, or you don't have a business, you don't have any handwork, something that brings in, you know, revenue to you on daily basis or on monthly basis or whichever, but something that just have to come in. Something has to come in, you know. If you don't have that, then you don't have. If you don't have a job, then you won't have money. And if you don't have money, you know, now there will be no wife. Because you cannot go out there and bring in another man's child into your home and allow her to suffer. You know now, we women, we are not meant to suffer. You know how God did it now. God has already put everything in place before He created us. So we are supposed to be obiageri, oriakon. You know, that's what we are supposed to be. We are not supposed to be sorong paafufu. It go better. Let's join. No, God created everything before He created us, and that should tell you that we are not meant to suffer. We are supposed to be enjoying. Well, that aside, just joking, please, I'm just okay. Well, that aside, the second factor is the third factor. Sorry, I've talked about the first one, which is money. The second one, which is having a job. The third one is maturity. You know, maturity. The fact that you are 40. There are people that are 40, but they are thinking is just different. Even a child of 6 years cannot think like they do, you know. So it's all about maturity. You need to be matured, both mentally, physically, and every aspect. You need to be matured, and then you need to have this conviction in you that yes, I am now a man. I am ready to now take a responsibility as a man, or you know, to take a wife and bring her in and be a husband to her and she a wife to me, and then we make families, we make children, we procreate together. No, it takes maturity and, you know, conviction. And some people can be at 40 and they are not still convinced that you can handle, you know, marriage situations. And that is number 3. Number 4 is putting things in order. What do I mean by putting things in order? You know, when you go, before you start cultivation, you need to kind of, you know, first of all, to prepare the land, you know, for cultivation. You don't just go into the farm and start cultivating just like that. I don't know why my camera just went dark all of a sudden. I don't know why. Okay, so you need to prepare the ground. Marriage is like a farmland, you know. There are processes before you can get a good harvest from your farm, you know. That is how it is in marriage. You have to first have money, you have to get a job, you have to be convinced, and you have to be mentally, emotionally, and every aspect, you know, matured and convinced, you know, that you are ready for the task ahead. And then the other one is putting things in order. You cannot marry a wife and put her outside, so you have to get a place. You have to put the place in order to some extent, at least comfortable enough for somebody to live in. Yeah, this is the 4 factors that I can think of that will make a young man not to, you know, kind of get married at the age of 40. And last day I remember another one, the 5th one should be, you know, there are some of these men over pampered, especially those that are only child or only son in a family. They get so over pampered by their mothers that they keep thinking that they are babies, that they are not ripe enough, they are not ready, they are not matured enough to get married even at 40. So, you know, sometimes most of these 5 factors contribute to why most of our men don't really want to get married. Not because they cannot find a better girl out there or a nice woman out there. There are beautiful and nice women with good hearts, industrial, hard-working ladies out there. But these 5 factors are what makes them and makes most of our men to still remain single or married at age 40. But if you know of any other factors that could make a man to remain single at age 40, on my comment box below, I want to see you write it down there. We will learn, you know, let's read it together and let's learn from it. Yet once again, this is Princess Chief Vlog, and today we are talking about being single at 40. Why are our men still single at 40? What are the factors that can make a man that is of marriageable age to still remain single? And I have been able to highlight 5 of these factors. And I said, if you have any other factors, please don't hesitate to let me know. Let me read it on your comment box below. And to all my returning subscribers, woo, thank you so much. You guys rock like rocket. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you guys, because without you guys, I wouldn't be here. And to all those that are yet to join the family, you better join now, because very soon we will be on the high. This ministry will be on the permanent side and on a higher level. So join us now that we are still growing. And don't forget to share us out, share this video out, thumbs up, 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 and subscribe and turn on the bell, so that you will be the first set of people that will get to see my video each time I upload new video. On this, I stop today's video and I say check me out in my next video, and until I see you next time, we are still in lockdown process. Please keep safe, wash your hands regularly with soap and water, sanitize it all the time, and also always use your mask whenever you are going out, and stay safe. Keep a distance, guys. Keep a distance. COVID-19 is real. And until I come your way next time, I say remain blessed and safe. Bye. For my life, for my family, for the things